Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your equinox reading for you. Now, if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, this is going to be your autumn or your fall equinox. If you are in the Southern Hemisphere, this is going to be your spring equinox. So let's see, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, how the equinox of September 23rd, 2019 will affect you. Gemini, September 23rd, 2019 equinox. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, fantastic. This is where the cards fell, so this is where Spirit wants me to stop. At the center of everything, we have the Temperance card, which is all about balance. That's absolutely beautiful. You are crowned with the Moon, the Four of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Hanged Man is at your root, the Horned One, the Devil card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the Three of Wands, the Star card, the Emperor, and the Ten of Cups. That's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Gemini equinox, September 23rd, 2019. Gemini equinox, September 23rd, 2019. Show me clearly. This one right here. Ooh, these two. Strength and Spirit. Spirit is going to be giving you strength during this time. So don't poo-poo that. Don't think, oh, the intuition that I'm having is off or anything like that. Because you need this strength. You need this strength. You need this balance. And you need this healing. You really do. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Gemini, September 23rd, 2019. Equinox. Now, I've already shuffled and meditated upon the cards beforehand. So the two that pop up, Vitality and Luck, these are your cards, and it's very cool that they just popped up like this. So let's take a moment to talk about this equinox. Now, the equinox is, of course, in Libra, Sun, but it is in a Cancer moon. And you're going to find that that Cancer moon is going to be, that the moon very much affects you. Your emotions are going to be very much on the surface during this equinox, and you're finding balance within your power, within your passion. Oh, excuse me. Especially during the daytime. All right, there's a sense here of the repeat of the number 4, you needing to take care of you, you needing to fall into alignment with your soul and yourself as you move forward. Now, this equinox is all about balance and emotions. This is amplified by Jupiter being in Scorpio. This is going to be you. This means that you are going to be looking at the big picture of things, and you're going to be seeing kind of where you stand as you look out towards what it is that you truly desire. But you're also going to be very, very drawn to the day-to-day, what's needed to be done in the day-to-day to get you to your bigger goals. So if you spent this equinox planning, if you spent this equinox looking at the big picture of what you want from to the end of 2019, but also from 2020, that would be an absolutely excellent way to spend this equinox. Planning for you, looking at your desires, your soul, and yourself, Gemini. You have vitality right here. And this says, vitality is the beaming force that gives energy and vigor to all things. That vitality is going to be a major part of this equinox for you. There's a sense of passion. There's a sense of a fiery energy around you. And there's a sense here of you using this balance to amplify your passion for life and what you desire. Now, if you are in the Northern Hemisphere, you are moving towards the time of winter, which is going to be the feminine time, the time of kind of being in the womb. If you are in the Southern Hemisphere, you are going to be moving towards the time of masculine energy, the time of birth and energizing, kind of renewal. Renewal? Yeah, sure, let's go with that. So know that there are going to be different ways that you use this energy. In the northern hemisphere, you are going to be using this energy to plan bigger things, to kind of sit there, and you're going to be growing it and growing it, kind of incubating it, kind of like a little chick. That's what Spirit is letting me see, kind of this egg, and you're going to hatch something really quite amazing. If you're in the southern hemisphere, this is going to be a much more active energy for you. It is going to be something that passionately moves you forward, and it's going to be like the sun. It is going to be consuming, and it's going to be very powerful. So your vitality here is going to act in different ways depending on the hemisphere that you're in, and if you're moving more towards a feminine energy or more towards a masculine energy. But the equinox is about these two coming into balance, which is what we see here with the 10 of Cups, and you are going to take full advantage of that balance to really move you forward. Luck is with you, and we see that again with the Star card. And this says, with a clear direction of what you want to achieve, you're summoning energy that brings you good luck. And you really are. You're summoning energy that brings you luck, that brings you prosperity, and that brings you beauty. The color that shines through here is green. That's healing and cleansing your heart chakra, because your emotions are really going to be what guide you during this equinox, but also within your life. We are emotional beings, and your emotions are going to be playing a great part in the way that you move forward and what you truly desire, Gemini. Oh, and I don't think I said vitality. The color that shines through here is orange. That's healing and cleansing your sacral chakra, letting go of all the negativity from this life and from past lives. There's almost a sense of a purge, of a cleanse. And then we have strength. Strength is born from the will of the heart. The will of your heart is profoundly strong. And the will of your heart is to live your truth and your peace. Oh, goodness. Okay, good. But you're also going to find that your strength, the will of your heart, is amplified by Spirit. The fact that Spirit is right there with you, guiding you, having its arms opened up to you to move you forward and to embrace your joy and what you love. So this says, Spirit is a flow of insight into your true self. This equinox, when the balance comes in, and as the balance comes in, you're going to find that you go from a place of feeling overwhelmed, of feeling out of balance, of feeling as if people see you one way, and you yourself feel a different way, feel overwhelmed and stressed. People see you, though, in a very positive light. You are going to find that the balance comes in, and that you yourself can start to breathe again. You yourself can start to fly forward and know that your soul's wish is being granted. Know that you are moving forward in a truth and in a prosperity that you might have given up on. For a lot of you Geminis, you might have thought it's not going to happen, but this harmonizing, equalizing energy of this equinox is astoundingly powerful for you. You are going to be very in tune with your emotions, very in tune with what you need in order to act on a greater truth, in order to act on your greater desires. At your heart is the Temperance card. It's all about balance. It's all about going deeper and deeper and deeper into your soul and into yourself. Now, I myself have been on a spiritual retreat. I just needed to stop for a little bit and really connect with Spirit. So when I see, and I myself am in Gemini, so when I see the Sagittarian energy at the heart of this reading, it makes perfect sense to me personally. And I feel from Spirit here that it makes perfect sense for so many Geminis. There is a passion, there is a creativity that you are embracing, and that is going to passionately move you forward. But you need that balance. This equinox is all about balance for you. It is all about embracing the masculine and feminine energy of yourself. But it's all about the coming together of the two halves of you, of the twins. And this is you kind of sitting down in harmony with yourself, embracing the vibrance and the brilliance that is you, that is your dual nature. All right? And the angels are absolutely blessing you. There is a sense here with the Emperor card of you needing to take a stand, to embrace your passion, to embrace what you want, and to embrace where it is that you need to be. You are kind of claiming this time and saying, this is what I desire and this is what I want. There's going to be a balance here, because if you see here, the Temperance card is done in blues, and it makes me think of the night, and the Aries card, or the Emperor card, is done in reds and golds, and that makes me think of the day. So you're going to find a balance between the day and the night. You're going to be taking advantage of the passion you feel during the day, the determination that you feel, the focus. You're going to be beautifully scarred. And I know that sounds odd to say, but you're going to be looking at your life, Gemini, and you're not going to be looking just simply at all the times you were flawlessly abundant. You're going to be looking at the times where life brought you to your knees, made you question, made you think, made you kind of pushed you, made you go outside of your comfort zone. And as you embrace that passion, you are going to find that in the night, you see the balance of it all. You see the harmonizing factors that have led you forward, that have gotten you to where you need to be, have gotten you to where you want to be within your life. And as you do so, you have the moon card here, which is crowning you, the moon card and the stars. So the night is crowning you during this equinox, and you're going to find that you are able to face fears because you are embracing a feminine energy about you. Even if you are heading into the masculine spring and summer months, you are embracing a very feminine, nurturing energy to you, and that's going to be what lights your path and leads you forward. You are setting your voice free. You are setting the starling free, which is the bird that Branwen teaches how to speak, to go to her brother Bran. So to go to her brother Bran the Blessed of Wales. So she's in Ireland. Has a absolutely horrendous abusive marriage, and she is being rescued. She's sending this bird to rescue her, to send for her brother to come and rescue her. And that's what I'm seeing within this reading. It's almost as if you are sending your voice to embrace your passion. You do not need to be rescued by anyone, and nor would you quite like it, Gemini, if somebody just kind of came in and swept you off your feet and said, this is what you're doing and this is where you need to be. You would be so offended. It would be breathtaking. Here, you are embracing your power, you are embracing your truth, and you are going to get your soul's desire because of this. But it comes through embracing the flawed humanity of it all. I always see the Emperor card as David, as Solomon in the Torah, in the Old Testament. They are profoundly beautiful representations of humanity, that connection with spirit that brings them to a grace that is enviable, and a flawed human nature that makes them absolutely relatable. Here, you are doing both. And also here, you are embracing, kind of looking at the rising of your sun, looking at the rising of your heart's desire and where it is that you want to be and how it is that you want to claim your truth. As you do so, you are facing fears about yourself that have been holding you back. You're setting yourself free as you embrace the balance of this time period. Right? And that balance is going to be so absolutely important to you because you've been spreading yourself so thin. You have been looking at so much and embracing so many difficulties for yourself. That's what the moon card is saying. This is a Pisces energy, a time frame of February 19th to March 20th. You might really see yourself embracing the prosperity that you want during that time, kind of shedding fears and being pushed out of your comfort zone during that time in 2020, so February 19th to March 20th. But here, with this Pisces energy, especially if you have this in your moon, it is going to be very powerful for you. Aquarius, if this is in your rising, it is going to be very powerful for you. But it doesn't have to be that way. I'm just saying that if this so happens to correlate with your moon and your rising, it's going to be an intense time. Just know that for yourself. Because here you're going to be facing fears. You're going to be, because that's what Pisces, that's their theme. They have to face the fears. They have to face the shadows and not let it drag them down. With Aquarius, you have to let your star shine. If you don't embrace kind of that spark of beauty about yourself, there will be a lackluster to your existence. And I'm not saying that to be overly dramatic. I'm just simply saying what Spirit is telling me right now. So let your star shine, let your moon shine, let yourself fly forward, and do not hold yourself back, because here we have the owl, here we have the starling. The owl is the bird of prey. The starling here has learned a magical gift, how to speak. So there's a grace and there's a beauty and a power to you that is crowning you during this equinox. At your root is is the Hangman. You're seeing everything differently. You feel trapped between two worlds, the spiritual and the earthly plane, but that is not going to hold you back. There's a power that moves you forward. With the Ten of Cups, there's a blessing that comes into your home, into yourself. There is a sense of the balance of the masculine and feminine energy, which is what this equinox is all about. That balance has you seeing your life differently, has you seeing yourself differently. Yes, you're caught between two worlds, but you're going to use that to your greatest advantage, and you're really going to be able to tap into that power during this equinox, that the power of the spiritual world, because spirit walks right with you and gives you tremendous strength. And this earthly plane. Now, with this earthly plane, you are also here completing a cycle that brings you love, joy, and happiness. With this earthly plane, you're going to feel very drawn to it, right? With the Capricorn energy here, now this is a time frame of December 22nd to January 19th. With this Capricorn energy, now, okay, so we have the Capricorn energy, the Aquarius energy, which is January 20th to February 18th. And we have the Aries energy, which is March 21st to April 19th. Just to let you know all those, because I believe I did skip this. Sagittarian energy is November 22nd to December 21st. So it all starts, that's funny, it all starts with the Sagittarian time frame, November 22nd. You're going to see the balance of this equinox last you from the Capricorn. It goes from Sagittarius to Capricorn to Aquarius to Pisces to Aries. So up until April 19th, from November 22nd to April 19th, you are going to be living in a world that seeks balance within yourself, that seeks the balance of the masculine and feminine energy, the coming together of the twins within you. Yeah, the coming together of the twins within you, Gemini. It's going to be a very powerful time for you. And yes, you might say, why doesn't it start with, the Libra time frame and the Scorpio time frame? I can't tell you why, but Scorpio. But oh, it's because, okay, that's what Spirit just said. It's because you are finding your balance and your truth. You are seeing things differently and you're gaining your footing. So the Libra time frame is all about balance. It's all about gaining your balance. Scorpio time frame, it's all about shedding away. It's embracing the Jupiter in Scorpio. That's what it's saying here. The Jupiter in Scorpio, where you are looking at the bigger picture. You are seeing what it is that you desire. You are seeing kind of the way the minutia, the day-to-day, blends in with your heart's desire for the bigger picture of your life. And then you are going to start living in the balance of your twins, starting in the Sagittarian time frame. So I hope that all makes sense. All right? So here, with the horned one, you are breaking away from addictions, right? And it doesn't just have to be drugs and sex and alcohol and things like that. It is anything that you are addicted to that has been bringing you to a place of feeling unworthy. And for a lot of you Geminis, this is going to be people pleasing. Why? Because that is the greatest addiction that Geminis have to overcome in their lives. And that is what I have been taught, and that is what I firmly believe. So here with the Capricorn energy, especially if you have Capricorn within your chart, you're going to find a grounding sense of purpose. It's going to be where it shows up in the chart. Now, I am not an astrologist, so I don't know exactly. I'm not going to be able to define everything to you of where it correlates and how it shows up, but I would just suggest looking into that. I feel it very powerfully in this reading. There's a very powerful change coming over you. You're breaking away from the chains of the past, from the chains of what society wants. Why that's important is because in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is a devil holding the chains of a naked woman and a naked man. You are going to find that you now embrace the horned one, the god of nature in Welsh mythology. As you do so, you have the angels fiercely guarding you. And when I say the god of nature in Welsh mythology, what I mean is you're embracing your true nature within yourself and within what you desire. And it doesn't have to be that everybody else understands. Actually, you're going to find that while you break these chains, while you fall into balance, into harmony with yourself, which is what this equinox is all about, and which is what you are absolutely embracing during this time, you feel kind of out in the cold. And people don't really understand. They don't understand the pain that you are going through, and they don't understand the balance that you need within yourself. how you rectify this is by claiming your power, is by kind of claiming this emperor mentality, not that I have to do everything so that everybody understands, but that I myself am embracing this balance and this truth, this coming together of the masculine and feminine energy of what I desire, to move myself forward and to send out my ships, to send out what it is that I want, to go after what it is that I desire. You are looking at the bigger picture here, and that bigger picture is going to be breathtaking to you. It is, because you are looking at a bigger plan and a bigger truth. As you heal, as you calm your emotions and see that divinity is blessing you without you even realizing it, your soul's wish is coming. And just as the brother and sister sit together, you will find that your twins start to come into harmony with themselves and start to move you forward in a way that embraces your gifts, the duality of your nature, but also the duality of the passion that moves you forward. Meaning that you have two ways in your life that you are pulled, Gemini. And people always say, oh no, it's not just two, it's like 500,000. But it is. It's because you can see the two sides of the story. It's because you're a malleable air sign energy. And what it is saying here is that you're embracing that malleability. Is it malleability? That malleable energy within yourself to move forward towards your truth, to let your voice be heard, but also to have the chutzpah, to have the strength within yourself, to stand your ground, to know what it is that you want, not giving into petulance, because that's what the Emperor warns against, but standing in your truth and knowing that you have every right to live your desired life. And you're finding balance within that truth during this equinox. The subconscious message is, of course, the universe opening up to you, seeing that doors start to open as you yourself stop defining yourself by limitations. The sky is the limit. Embrace it. All right, Gemini, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may you absolutely enjoy this equinox. Bye.